Hello students, you are welcome in Principle of Mathematical Induction Part 2. This is fourth chapter of NCERT. In the previous part we have discussed the procedure, what is principle of mathematical induction and what are the steps to follow to solve a question. Now we have to discuss the questions of exercise 4.1 of NCERT, and this is question number 3. Now, using principle of mathematical induction, this is PMI in short I am writing, and it stands for the principle of mathematical induction. So, using principle of mathematical induction, prove that 1 plus 1 upon 1 plus 2 plus 1 upon 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on up to 1 upon 1 plus 2 plus 3 up to n is equal to 2n upon n plus 1. Now this is statement given to us, and this statement is true for natural numbers. Using PMI we can prove those statements only which are true for natural numbers. So we have to prove this statement. Now try to follow the steps. The first step is assume this statement as Pn. So let Pn is this statement. Now we will write down P1. And mind it, for P1, because Pn is the sum of n terms. This is first term, this is second term. You try to observe the terms as well. In the second term, denominator is sum of first two natural numbers. In the third term, denominator is the sum of first three natural numbers, and so on. So we have to write down P1 means the first term only. So you write first term, which is 1, equal to, for right hand side replace n by 1 because we are writing P1. So replace n by 1, and 2 into 1 you can simplify. So it will be 1 is equal to 1. So therefore P1 is true. So the second step that is completed. Now next step is we have to assume Pk is true. So assume that Pk is true. It means you have to write Pk statement. So in this complete statement, in the given statement, we will replace n by k. We can understand like this only. So it means the left hand side is the sum of k terms. So that can be written by replacing n by k in the complete statement. So it is equal to 2k upon k plus 1. This term will be 1 plus 2 up to k because we are writing pk. So replace n by k, and now assume this as number 1 equation. We will prove Pk plus 1 now using this. So write down Pk plus 1 statement. So in the Pk plus 1 statement, because we have written k statements in the previous step, so we have to write one term extra to this. So you write these terms, k terms plus next term. You observe the terms. In the kth term, denominator is the sum of first k natural numbers. It means in k plus 1th term, denominator will be the sum of k plus 1 natural numbers. So this is the sum of k plus 1 terms. Mind it, in this step, we have to write down one term extra to this. It means next term to this. Left hand side of the previous step is sum of k terms. This is sum of k plus 1 terms. So one term is extra in this. For right hand side, you replace in the original statement n by k plus 1. So you replace n by k plus 1, and it will be 2 into k plus 2. Use brackets. If you don't apply the bracket, then it will be wrong. It will be 2k plus 1 in that case. So in write down replace n by k plus 1 using bracket, and you can simplify. Now we want to prove this statement using this first equation. So write left hand side only. We will solve left hand side and we will prove that equal to right hand side. So left hand side, now we will put the value from the first equation. In the first equation, left hand side, you observe the left hand side and write these terms separately because we have to put these values. The terms which are written in equation number 1, write them separately. So one term will be left there, and put the value using first equation. So put the value using first equation. It will be 2k upon k plus 1 plus 1 upon. Now you observe denominator in this. It is the sum of first k plus 1 natural numbers. If you write this term, this is an AP. We have done AP in the previous class, and in this first term is 1, and common difference, you can find common difference, 2 minus 1, it is also 1. Number of terms are k plus 1. So we have to find sum of these terms, Sn, using this formula, and put values of a and d. It will be k plus 1 upon 2, value of a is 1, d is also 1, and after simplification it will be k plus 1 upon 2 into k plus 2. So this is Sn. Sn means the sum of these terms. It means sum of these terms will be replaced by this value we have calculated. So replace this by this, we have find it out the sum, k plus 1 into k plus 2 upon 2. You can simplify, and before taking LCM you have to take common, then simplification will be easy. So taking 2 upon k plus 1 common, we are left with k plus 1 upon k plus 2. Now take LCM, and this term you can apply the identity. This is k plus 1 whole square. You can simplify, and it is 2 into k plus 1 upon k plus 2, 2k plus 2 upon k plus 2, which is right hand side. So therefore pk plus 1 is true. We have solved, left hand side is equal to right hand side, so therefore pk plus 1 is true. Hence Pn is true for all natural numbers. This is symbolic form. This symbol represents for all. N is a natural number, so n belongs to n. We can read like this. So result line, this concluding line, that must be there in every question. I hope it is clear to you. Now move on to the next question. This is question number 5. In every question we have to follow the same procedure, and using principle of mathematical induction, prove that this statement is true, and where n is any natural number. So follow the first step. Let Pn is the statement. Pn implies that. Assume the given statement as Pn. We have assumed it. Now write P1. So mind it, in while writing P1, so you have to write the first term only. First term is 1 into 3. Don't remember like that, replace n by 1, that will be wrong. So you have to, P1, it means the first term, so write the first term. For right hand side you replace n by 1. Carefully you replace n by 1, 2 into 1 minus 1, 3 raised to the power 1 plus 1, and you can simplify, you will get both sides equal, so therefore P1 is true. Now the second step that is completed, and now we have to assume Pk is true. So for this step you can remember, so replace n by k in the original statement, because we are writing the sum of k plus 1 terms now. So sum of k plus 1 terms, and replace, for the right hand side replace n by k, mark it as number 1 equation, because we are going to use this equation while proving pk plus 1. Now write pk plus 1 statement. Pk plus 1, for pk plus 1, in the original statement we have to write the sum of k plus 1 terms. So we can also apply replace n by k plus 1. We can also remember like this. So in this original statement replace n by k plus 1, and because in this part left hand side is sum of k plus 1 terms, so you complete this statement pk plus 1. And now we will prove this. We have to prove pk plus 1, so write only left hand side, and by simplification we will prove that it is equal to right hand side. So left hand side you write this, and from the first equation we have to put the values of these terms which are underlined, and put these values using from the first equation. So only one term that will be left in every question, the last term. rest of the values that will be substituted using first equation. So replace these values which are underlined, these terms, by this value using first equation. The 2k minus 1 into 3 raised to power k plus 1 plus 3 upon 4. And we have to simplify this. Simplification is very important for this question. It is. So you write this term. You take, now this 4 is LCM. And after taking LCM, you have to combine the similar terms. So you write this 3 separately, combined the rest of terms, and after combination, now you take common. Don't take common from these terms. First you combine like this and then take common. So common is 3 raised to the power k plus 1, and we are left here 2k minus 1. Here we are left 4 into k plus 1. So after simplification it is 4k plus 4. Now simplify 3 raised to the power k plus 1 into 6k plus 3. Now again 3 is common from these two terms only. Don't take 3 common from the whole. Take from this only. So after taking 3 common, it is 2k plus 1. And now we have to multiply these terms. Apply the rule. 3 can be written as 3 raised to the power 1. And because base is same, so we have to multiply. After multiplication, the powers will be added. So 3 raised to the power k plus 1 plus 1 into 2k plus 1 plus 3. This is separate because we are taking common from these terms only. Now this is 3 raised to the power k plus 2. So we have written like this. 2k plus 1 into 3 raised to the power k plus 2 plus 3 upon 4, which is same as right hand side. So therefore pk plus 1 is 2. Hence Pn is true for all natural numbers. I hope this method is clear, and you have to solve these questions only today, which I have written. Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. You write down these questions and try to solve, and we will discuss the problems in the next part. Thank you.